Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Agent series where we just got a quest from Keeper, which was a little surprising because she was in a coma. Now we have to go and find this Imperial guy and basically get some analytical evidence from him that will determine kind of the state of Koliya.
Halt right there.
I'm on your side. I'm here to see Moff Zamar.
And I am sworn to protect him. State your purpose.
Before I transferred here, I was designated Cipher 9. Tell Zamar intelligence needs him.
I heard him, Commander. Send him in. A rather small rescue party. Still, I'm grateful you found us quickly.
The report you compiled on our forces. Do you have it?
Yes. Why do I suspect you're not authorized to know about it? The report is complete, and it is safe for the eyes of the Dark Council. You understand I can't say much more.
I need that data. Maybe the word chromatic means something to you.
Not a thing, other than the obvious. You aren't really... Very well. I owe him that much.
We've spotted more Republic soldiers, sir.
I'll give you the report, but I'll need to alert the Dark Council as soon as we reach safety. Can you lead us out of here?
Stay behind me and keep close to your escort. I can get you outside the building.
Commander?
We can make it to an outpost from there.
Then let's be on our way.
I wonder what he means by that when he says, I owe him that much. Like, that's a pretty cryptic thing to say. And I'm assuming it has something to do with the Minister of Intelligence, which is the old Keeper. But you can never be too sure with those things. But with that being said, I do have something else to say. I gotta apologize for yesterday's video, which was episode 14. This one's 15. I uploaded it normal time, which is 10 a.m. Pacific, standard time. It was out. It was ready to go. But YouTube was refusing, and it was just a problem with YouTube. It was just refusing to publish it to subscriber feeds. So I could post it to Facebook and Twitter, but I couldn't actually send it to subscriber feeds, which is really annoying. So what ended up happening is I teach drum lessons on Friday nights, so I had to go do that. And I had to leave, mid-afternoon in order to go get ready for all of that stuff. And when I got back, it still wasn't posting. So what I ended up doing was taking it down and then re-uploading it, and then it worked. So if you notice that yesterday's video wasn't up around the normal time it was, or was supposed to be, it was, it just wasn't, it wasn't publishing. So it's a little unfortunate, but if you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, you can kind of learn about those kind of things that happen in the future, so you're not questioning it. So it's facebook.com/OSW network or at OSWguild for Twitter.
We can take it from here. There's an outpost not far.
We appreciate the rescue. Use that report in good conscience.
To be honest, I'm not using that report. It's actually Keeper, and I don't know if it's in good conscience, but it seems like we're taking down the Star Cabal, so, I mean, it's definitely worth it. It's kind of a galactic crisis we're dealing with here.
I have Moff Zamar's report. Transmitting now.
We're lucky to have you, Cipher. Beginning analysis. To date, our reports have shown the Empire at an advantage on Koliya. Our troops are more numerous, our weapons more advanced. Zamar's report suggests this advantage was a lie.
The Republic could defeat us after all.
Worse than that. Darth Thanaton, Barras, Vowran, half the Sith on the planet are expending Imperial troops on power plays instead of the war. Add to that the Republic's reinforcements, and we're an even match. Both sides could be obliterated. Hold on.
This is Lord Razor to all forces. The Resistance and its Jedi friends have struck back. Report to my forward base. They are here. The calves have come to the butcher.
You'd better lend a hand. The Empire can't afford a loss right now.
I'm on my way. Keep working on the data. Find out what the conspirators are planning.
Understood. Contact me when you can, and we'll plan the next step.
Moving on to the next step then, but I'm kind of concerned because this stupid Sith is going to get everybody killed if he doesn't die sometime soon.
The dark side has failed you, Chakran Sanjukai.
I am Lord Razor.
If only I could believe that.
Concentrate fire on the Jedi. Do not let him escape.
Well, that was convenient timing. Yay! I'm glad he's dead. Actually, I knew that was coming, obviously, but I'm really glad he's dead. It's just one of those things that, like, if he continued to lead the forces, he had no idea that the Republic outmatched the Empire here on Corellia and was just going to own us. But the thing is, knowing that, you got to wonder how far would the Empire have gone to defeat the Republic here? Would they have just blown up the planet? Like they might have, actually. It's just one of those like, I wonder what the outcome would have been if things had happened a little differently.
Start counting the dead. I'll tell Darth and Raj about his apprentice. You missed the best part. Republic rockets pounding soldiers into jam. Our division's been broken.
How did the Corellian resistance get so far inside the base?
The Jedi led an aerial insertion after the rocket attack ended. He went straight for Lord Razor. They apparently had a history. Now those of us still alive will be split up and reassigned to other Dark Lords.
Stay together and show the Lords you're still a force to be reckoned with. Ever run a guerrilla force?
Couldn't be worse than being cannon fodder. I'll think about it.
I like the idea that Koliya would do something like that. He would be like, "Look, you don't want to work for the Sith. You want to go work for yourself. Go be a guerrilla thing. Go strike the Republic where the Sith don't want to. I think that's a cool idea that he would do that."
Situation resolved. The attackers are dead, and so is Lord Razor.
It's happening everywhere. Sith and Jedi countering one another, playing into the conspirators' hands. The Star Cabal saw Corellia coming, and they're using the war to decimate 2 military forces at once. I can't believe I didn't see it.
Do you have a plan to stop them?
We know their methods here, and we have data from Voss and Belsavis. I think I can find Hunter, find all of them. I've tracked conspirator resources to an airship above the city, a possible drop point or communications hub. It's defended by a team of mercenaries. Take out the mercenaries while they're resupplying on the ground, and the ship's docking codes are yours.
Once I'm aboard the airship, how do I proceed?
I want you to allow yourself to be captured and interrogated. They'll ask what you've discovered and how we're responding. You will break under torture and confess that the Empire has secret reinforcements en route to Corellia.
You're asking me to turn myself over to murderers and brainwashers.
I know what I'm asking, but I can't think of anything else. Convince them that their perfect plan has a flaw, and they'll scramble to adjust. In the process, they'll expose themselves. I can follow their trail to the inner circle, not just identify their methods or resources, but locate our final target, their center of operations.
I get on board, feed them false information, and hope to get out alive.
Yes. We won't have another chance. If we fail, losing intelligence would have been just the start. I'm sending you locations to check for the mercenaries. Get the docking codes, and I'll contact you again before you leave for the airship.
So I have to be captured and interrogated and then quote-unquote break under interrogation. I think that it's time that Koliya's acting skills come in. No, I don't think he ever has acting skills. But the thing is, I think he can pull this off. You gotta understand, he's been lying to his crew this entire time about his real purpose for joining intelligence and all this stuff. He hasn't really told them that, I guess, a lie in general. He's just kind of avoided the truth, which, technically is still lying. But he's fairly good at being able to make them believe something. So I think he should be able to succeed with this, at least.
Scanning the mercenary docking codes. Authenticity confirmed. You can land a speeder on the conspirators' airship. Remember, your job is to get yourself captured. When you break under interrogation, tell them...
I'll tell them secret reinforcements are coming to Corellia. That the Empire and Republic aren't evenly matched after all.
You're very good at your job, you know. If I don't hear from you in 24 hours, I'll try to arrange a rescue. But I don't know what you'll find, and I can't make a promise.
Ready when you are, sir. The conspirator ship awaits.
Now, the difficult part about this is that you gotta know when to break under pressure. You can't just get punched in the face and be like, okay, I'll tell you everything, because that's just not gonna work. They'll see right through that. So you gotta pull what I call a Teal'c and Stargate, which is you gotta get to the point of the end of your life. You gotta get to the point of death to break the mind control. Well, in his case, it was mind control. In this case, it's to show them that I'm, telling them correct information rather than just feeding them a ton of BS, which is what they would assume.
12 drinks, 3 burning buildings, and a ship full of beautiful women. We will dedicate this evening to history!
What are they celebrating?
Welcome to the festivities. May I offer you a costume?
As you can see, I must have forgotten mine.
It's quite all right. Please enjoy the party.
The house is gone, dismantled by the salvage droids.
I'm staying until I'm ash and bones, darling.
If it isn't my favorite ex-intelligence agent, retirement's keeping you busy. The truth is, I'm glad you made it. We didn't have a chance to say goodbye.
It's never goodbye between us. You know I'll follow you anywhere.
That's very good. I'm really glad you're here. These people were Corellia's movers and shakers, the obscenely rich. My apocalypse party keeps them focused on themselves instead of doing anything constructive.
You want them to sit back and enjoy the war?
Is Koliya still on trial? She would have loved this party. And yes, it's also an excuse to see the end of the world in style. No more Jedi, no more Sith, a new galaxy.
What is your glorious vision for the future?
The battle for Corellia spirals out of control, Republic and Empire obliterate each other, and the Force-sensitive orders become dust. For the first time in 1400 years, ordinary people rule. No more getting caught in crusades or begging at temples for scraps. No need to be afraid, just one galaxy, united, at peace.
And the Star Cabal as its undisputed ruler.
We already control what's important. It's time to stop hiding. You know, you're the only person I can talk to about this. The others, they don't really chat like you and me. That's why I'm sad it has to end.
Sir, I don't feel quite right.
Coma gas. Figured you wouldn't cooperate. Lock him up and prep him for interrogation. You took something we wanted, Moff Samar's report. Now, we have questions.
Talk to Imperial Intelligence, they're good with answers.
You should have kept your brainwashing program. It'd be less painful.
Moff Samar's report. What did it say, and who did you tell?
Sir, they won't... Ah!
Take her away. Get ready for the next round.
High pain threshold. Lapsing in and out.
Look, we could do this forever. Ready to talk?
Moff Samar's report, it showed we didn't have enough troops. Reinforcements are on the way. A new fleet from the Oriel sector, led by a Sith Lord.
Tell the boss. Now. Relax. Vacation's over. You get to check out. Get a speeder prepped. We'll dump him in the park.
You sure?
Those are the orders. Murdering an Imperial officer draws suspicion. The boss says someone else do that.
You were wonderful, sir. I think they believed you.
I personally believe Koliya should win an Academy Award for that performance.